Everyone. In last class, we have discussed about the classification of capital and revenue items. In today's class also, we'll discuss, continue this topic. So the next point it is carriage paid on goods purchase. So carriage means it is called kooly anta karitive. Goods purchase. In every business organization can purchase the goods in regular nature. So the carriage also paid in regularly to persons, one who carry the goods. That's why it is called revenue expenditure, because of it is paid for regular in nature. That's why it is called revenue expenditure. The next will be donation received for construction of swimming pool. Swimming pool will be constructed at once for a long time. That's why the donation received, it is a receipt for the organization. So donation received for constructing swimming pool, it is a capital receipt because it is non-recurring in nature. Capital receipt. So next, the point number 24, installation charges of new machinery. New machinery will be purchased for a long period at once in a organization. That's why that installation charges for machinery, it is called capital expenditure to the not for profit organization. So it is also capital expenditure. So next, sale of machinery. Sale of machinery. Machinery is the asset. So sale of machinery is, this transaction should be going on. It's once in a interval period or irregular nature. That's why it is also, sale means receiving the amount and giving the machinery. That's why it is receipt to the organization. It is irregular in nature. That's why it is called capital receipt. So next, amount spent for upkeep of ground. Upkeep of ground means development of ground. It can be regular in nature. So upkeep of ground, regular in nature. The amount spent for upkeep of ground, it is in regular nature. That's why it is called revenue expenditures. Revenue expenditure. So next will be depreciation on machinery. What is depreciation, sir? Depreciation means reducing the value of asset. It is reducing the value of asset in every day, but it should be calculated on every year. That's why it is regular in nature. That is called revenue expenditure. Revenue expenditure. So the next point will be rent received. Rent received in every month. That's why it is recurring in nature, regular nature. That is called revenue receipt to the organization. Revenue receipt. So next, legal charges incurred for purchase of land. Purchase of land, it is land, it is asset. That legal charges incurred for purchase of land, it is irregular in nature or non-recurring nature. Legal charges are the expenditures to the organization. That is called, it is capital expenditure to the NPO. Next, the last point, prize amount received from lottery. Lottery in the prize amount na receive ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. That organization will be received prize amount at once in its life or limited period. That's why it is called capital receipt. Capital receipt. These are all the points required for to preparation of not for financial statement of NPOs. So next we will be going to the format of financial statements of NPO. Next we will be going to present the formats of financial statements of not for profit organizations. The NPOs has three financial statements. One it is receipt and payment account, second one income and expenditure account, and new balance sheet. The receipt and payment account format is here. This is the format of receipt and payment account. I already told that receipt and payment account is prepared on the basis of all cash receipts and cash payments, and also it includes capital and revenue items. This is the format of receipt and payment account. It is debtor side, this is credit side. So we should record all the receipts in the debit side of receipt and payment account of the not for profit organization. It includes capital and also revenue items. See there, it is prepared or it is recorded firstly in the opening cash balance of NPO, like balance brought down. It is in cash in hand or cash at bank. See there, the subscription, it is a revenue receipt, that's why it is recorded in the debit side. Donation are the two types. One it is special donation and general donation. So it is also receipt. Entrance fees, life membership fees. Note, life membership fees is the capital receipt. So and also subscription is the revenue receipt. So this is the examples of capital receipt and revenue receipt. So it includes all the capital receipts and also revenue receipts. In the payment side, it includes all the revenue receipts, revenue expenditures and capital expenditures. This is the continuation of debit side and credit side, and also it is closed or receipt and payment account will be closed like this to balance carried down. By balance carried down, either it may be cash in hand or cash at bank. See, this is the format of receipt and payment account. So you should write the heading receipt and payment account for the year ending. You should write the year ending date like 31st 3, this is the year with whatever may be. So I hope that today you will understand or see the concept or format of receipt and payment account. In next class, discuss about the format of income and expenditure account and also balance sheet.